Okay, guys, for real. All right, guys, I have some more dreams I want to share with you. These are a little bit harder for me to share just because of the implication of it all, but I've started having dreams of the Antichrist being revealed and appearing since 2020. Right after the election, I had my first one. So I have about 4 of them I'm going to share with you. And so let's get the ball started, okay? This one happened, like I said, 2020, right after the election. This one took place in Antarctica. I was in Antarctica. There was ice everywhere. And it was snowing really hard. And I see this beautiful, fluffy white puppy like a chow playing on the ice. Then all of a sudden I go underwater and I see this massive leopard seal that's probably like 15 to 18 feet long, and it's cruising underwater, and it sees the puppy and it comes up and it starts bashing its face on the ice trying to get the puppy. His teeth just relentlessly just smoking the ice, and the puppy starts to get afraid and starts to whimper. Next, I start seeing the ice starting to crack, and now the puppy's starting to cry, and the leopard seal just bah, 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 just till there's blood everywhere in the water from the leopard seal's mouth. And right as the leopard seal starts to break through the ice, the last hit, the dream freezes, and I hear a loud voice say, "The beast is coming, the beast is here." Okay? Fast forward a little bit. I had a dream. And this would be, I think this one was in, that was 2021. I had this dream. I was standing in a hallway, and at the other end of the hallway, I saw a dark, shadowy figure of Jesus. It was not Jesus, but it had the form of Jesus, and it was terrifying. It was this shadow, like, barely could make out features, but it was a Jesus figure walking down the hall as the floorboards buckled and everything moved. I was terrified, and I hid underneath the floorboards as this figure walked by. So that was 2021. 2022, I have a dream that I'm at the YMCA. I don't know what YMCA was, where it was, but I see the YMCA. I head to walk into the YMCA, guys, and it's at the back entrance. I go into the back entrance of the YMCA, and I see that the entrance to the pool had been left open, and the door to the Y was open. So I'm in this little, like a mini storage room, and I look to my left, and I hear a barking of a leopard seal. And I look over, and I could see the shadow of the leopard seal, and he was moving, and the shadow was moving across the wall as he was about to come in to the holding room where they would hold the supply room where they would hold the pool equipment. And I heard that someone had left the door open. It was too late to close it. And I could see him waddling and barking, and I was overcome with fear and terror as I could almost see his nose coming into the storage room, and I ran into the Y. Okay? That was the dream of 2022. Guys, y'all know I was just in Panama carrying the cross in 2023. That was May 2023. I was carrying the cross in Panama, and after I think the 3rd night, I fall asleep in a really deep sleep, and I have a dream that I have the cross on my shoulder, and I'm sinking near like the Navajo Trench. And as I'm sinking, I can see the black hole of the Navajo Trench, right? And it's like, just like the first dream with the puppy, instead of ice, there's like this crystal clear layer of glass that's separating me from the hole. And as I look, I see this giant great white shark come up out of the abyss, and it's acting like a serpent, and it turns its head like this, and it starts striking at me over and over, hitting the glass. Then it withdraws and it backs away, and I'm still underwater with the cross on my shoulder, and to my horror, I watch the leopard seal now, and it's like 18 feet long, and it swims up to the glass right in front of me, and it starts striking the glass as well. The other dream I had about the dark Christ figure walking into the hallway, the same as the second dream with the leopard still. He was already in the hallway. There was no way to shut the door. Guys, I believe there's a strong Antichrist spirit that is being released on the earth. That is, it's invading, and we need to pray. We need to pray that the Spirit of Jesus Christ would strengthen the believers to share the gospel like never before. It is time to get on our knees and pray and ask for the power of the Holy Spirit to strengthen us, that His words would be in our mouth. What does it say in Romans 10:8? The word is near you. It's in your mouth. It's in your heart, right? The next passage says, this is the very message of faith that we preach. That if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord, and you believe in your heart that God raised Jesus from the dead, you will be saved, right? And the next verse says, for it is by believing in your heart that you're made right with God, and it is by openly declaring your faith that you're saved. Because it says, the next passage says, anyone who trusts in Him will never be disgraced. Guys, we got to preach the gospel. I believe we're in a really strange time, and I think there's evil powers that are coming and are about to be revealed, and we really need to take a firm stand. Ask God to help us to stand in the day of evil so that His kingdom could be revealed through us, right? I love you guys.